Hello, beautiful souls. It's Saint M3th Day, the Apology They Them, and I'm back with another one. So, I wanted to talk a bit about energetic sovereignty and what that entails and looks like and how I practice it, and some things that I use to ensure that I remain in energetic integrity and sovereignty. So, as always, I'm going to invite you to take a couple of deep breaths in through your stomach, out through your mouth audibly as I open up this space, setting the intention that I am a clear, pure channel of the highest love, the highest light and truth, for the highest good of all, that those who may hear me and exist in energetic space with me may receive any clarity, guidance, and energetic support they may need on their journey and going back home to their soul and the embodiment of their true self and higher self in unity and harmony with Source. Isa. I thank my spiritual team for helping me remain in energetic integrity and sovereignty as I do so. And I am channeling today what I call the three founder crystal light. And this is a combination of golden healing light in the 14th D, the violet flame, violet light, I would say 15th D, and then 13th D, the blue light. And they're all crystallized and diamond refracted. So I'll be channeling that. If you want to receive this energy, simply say yes or no in your heart whenever, however, during the duration of this video, and you are always at choice on what you allow in or not into your energy field. Isa. So I was guided to do this because it was needed, especially if you're in the process of transitions, of awakening and dark night of the soul or ego death. In these process, it's important that, or even just in life, whether it be healing from trauma or heartbreak, whatever it may be, ensuring that you have and maintain your energetic sovereignty is important to understanding where you end and where another begins. Each and every one of us is meant to be in our own energy, unless it's an extenuating circumstance. There are other situations in which that is not actually the case. But being in our energetic sovereignty means being in your own energy and ensuring that you know what's going on in your energy field, and you can and have the adequate skills, knowledge, and tools to attune, adjust your energy as needed, your energy field as needed. And so there's different things that I have done in practice to ensure this is the case, especially if you are ascending and you want to ensure that your energy is not leaking out, or you are being influenced / controlled by any other energies or entities that may not be for your highest good. Maintaining your integrity within yourself. And this is not just energetically, y'all. This is also outwardly, right? So as within, so without. So if your energy boundaries are wonky, then that is going to be reflected potentially in your relationships with others, and the lack or weakening of boundaries with other people. So you want to ensure that as you maintain your energy, you maintain your energetic boundaries, that this is also being reflected outwards in your relationship with others, because you don't want to be marinated with the energies you're not trying to be seasoned with. You know, if you know that there are people around you that are not for your highest good, are engaging in toxic or dysfunctional behaviors that are not in alignment with where you are and the growth you're trying to move into, then do know that that's also energetic. It's not just an action or behavior. Everything is energy. And so if you're hanging around folks like that, just do know that unless you're practicing strong energetic boundaries, that you could be potentially marinating in spices you don't want to be seasoned with. So when we talk about energetic boundaries, it's ensuring that we are being conscious of what we're calling into our field, what we're allowing into our energy, and what we're not allowing into our energy, and being able to say yes or no regarding those kind of energies as we move throughout our day. So the first thing is practice is using your breath. So your breath, if you ever heard of the word pranayama, right? It is breath work, but it actually means movement of chi, like movement of energy through breath. And so using your breath to be able to move your life force energy within your body. So many of the things I'm really offering to you today is using your breath as a way of being able to learn how to move your energy and to feel your energy around you. So the first is using your breath for your biofield solidification. So everyone has a biofield around them. It's electromagnetic field. It looks like a torus. You should look up a torus, Torus. That's how your electromagnetic field looks like. And so when we're using our breath, we want to, our torus only expands out so far, right? But then we also have our aura and our energy field that can expand out even further depending on how expanded your energies are. So using your breath, I like to take a deep breath in, and then I imagine that I'm, as I breathe out, pushing my energy out, kind of feeling my energy outwards, 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 till I feel where I feel a boundary where my energy ends. And once I feel that kind of that end of my energy, then I solidify it. So I breathe in, and then I push out till I'm at the end of the boundary, and I'm like, okay, that's where my energy stopped, and I solidify it. And as I breathe in from here, I'm solidifying it. As I breathe out, I'm solidifying it. As I breathe in, I'm solidifying it. As I breathe out, I solidify it. So you're only really doing the initial pushing out of your energy with that first breath to figure out where your energy field ends, and then you're solidifying, solidifying, solidifying. You may notice that as you do that initial pushing out, though, that you may notice intuitively something's going on in your energy. You know, at this point when I'm doing it, you can pick up like, oh, there's something going on my energy here. My energy's feeling off there. So if that's the case, this would be the opportunity to be curious and to explore and be like, okay, when I am doing my practice, sometimes I clairvoyantly see things. I'm like, yeah, that should not be there. What's that? Or, oh, I'm noticing maybe, you may notice, like, just depending on what's going on with your energy field, like you could notice a leak or tear, or where your energies may be buckling, right? And so when you do that, or if you notice that, then that is an opportunity for you to call in golden healing light from the cosmos to seal any tears, to strengthen the energy that may be buckling inwards, to strengthen it outwards, to do any repair work that you may need. And then if you see something in your field, or you notice something in your field, like, oh, that's weird, I don't know what that is, then you get curious. This is where you may ask for assistance for your spiritual team. I'm noticing this. What is that? Where is it from? Is this mine? Does it belong to me? If it doesn't belong to me, where did it come from? If it doesn't belong to you, release it. Simple. I release this. This doesn't belong to me, period. And it will happen, because you are the sovereign ruler of your own empire, and that empire is the empire of you, okay? And so using this practice, breathing in, and then feeling your energy outwards, all the way outwards to the edge of your energy field, and solidifying that. And then just feeling it and seeing what's going on, and noticing is a beautiful practice. Another thing is, so that's using it, solidifying it, and then again using your breath to expand your field and determine the quality and characteristics. You may notice that, okay, my field is looking like this here, but it's looking like that here. You want your field to be beautiful sphere, Taurus. shape. Beautiful sphere. So if you're noticing it's not that, then you can start to get deeper into what's going on and what do you need. Remember, your first mind is your best mind. That's your intuition talking to you. Call upon your higher self for guidance. Call upon your spiritual team if you need guidance in doing this work. And again, using golden healing light to seal, to alter, to whatever you need to do to your energy field. Getting curious on what you notice and using your breath as a modulator of the energy. So you're using your breath to move the energy outwards, to feel around, to sense around in that way. If it's not for your highest good, release it. If it belongs to you, get curious. So that's can help you maintain your energetic sovereignty, especially if you have been in situations where the energies were not kosher or were not aligned to your highest good. And if you have people around you who are engaging in toxic, dysfunctional behaviors, you want to make sure that your energetic boundaries are strong. Beautiful. This is here you want to set a filter after doing this work. I always set the filter to attract certain types of people, relationship things into my life and to electrify anything that is not aligned. If you ain't aligned, you ain't getting into my energy, period. So that's something you also want to do there. And then another way to practice energetic sovereignty is declare. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, I declare my sovereignty and freedom. I say, I am source, I am sovereign, I am free. You may say, I am the universe is in me, whatever you want to say there. I am God, goddess, whatever you want to use. I am in my energetic sovereignty and I am free. In declaring this, any and all energies or entities that are not in alignment to that, your declaration of your energetic sovereignty must go. They must go, period. So I do this when I wake up, I do this when I'm sleeping, just to make sure I'm not, I'm maintaining it. And over time, you'll notice you might need to do it less and less. So I want to invite you here to do it with me, to say it with me. I am source. I'm in my energetic sovereignty. I am free. Let's do it 2 more times. I am source. I'm in my energetic sovereignty. I am free. Again, I am source. I'm in my energetic sovereignty and I am free. I ask you to do it with me so that you can attune yourself to the calibration of it being certain within yourself. So as I say it, you say it with me. You're being attuned to that calibration through through my divine frequency. Beautiful. So that's the second way. Another way I practice energetic sovereignty is mentally. So if you're having thoughts, let's say you're out here living your best life and there's all these, you might be noticing, let's say you notice some thoughts that come out. If those thoughts aren't your typical thoughts, don't claim them. Do not claim them. Don't claim them. You know why? Because when you claim something, when you claim an energy, remember everything is energy. Thoughts are merely bubbles. Let's say, imagine bubbles of energy within your mental subtle body. When you have a thought floating around and it comes to you and it's not your typical thought, the moment you begin to engage with it as it is, you invite it into your being and it becomes yours. So if you have a thought that you don't want to keep, simply say, I do not claim you. Thought, bye-bye. Adios. Not my amigos. Now, if this is a thought that is reoccurring, that has reoccurred, then you might want to get curious and be like, what's the root? Take me to the root. I love that phrase. Take me to the root of this thought. What is going on? Why does this keep coming? And then that helps you begin to understand what's going on in your mental subtle body. Or you can just simply don't claim it. The more you don't claim something, the more it no longer belongs to you and it must go away. It must literally float away to somewhere else eventually. But again, if there's our thoughts associated with traumatic experiences or past experiences or whatever they may be that do belong to you, you just want to get to the root and just handle it from the root and shift it from the root. All right? And then, again, something that helps you maintain energetic sovereignty is filling up your energy with what you want. Yes, sometimes you are called to hold space energetically in your energy field for blessings and manifestations to come in, but you can also tune your energy field to what you want to attract. So, for example, I have this little song I do where I'm like, peace is all around, joy is all around, love is all around. I take a look around and I am in harmony. It's like a very inner child children's song that I've made up. And it literally calls in those energies into my field, and it attunes my field. Every time I say it attunes my field, or sing it rather, to those energies, the energy consciousness of joy, peace, love, truth, creativity, harmony, whatever it is I'm working with at that time. So as I continue to attune and attune and attune, anything that is not peace, love, joy, whatever that tries to come in, you can't. It's not. I'm not no longer in a energetic resonance with those energies, and thus they cannot even be magnetized to me because they're just not in alignment. So attune your space, attune your energy field with the energies that you want. This is the same as setting a filter, but it's a little different because when you're setting a filter, you're setting it on the energetic field that you exist in. But when you are attuning your energy, it's saying that, okay, I have a filter and this is what's allowed in, and I'm also I'm also tuning the energies around me with this. If you want peace around you, call in peace. I call in peace, call in peace. If you want love around you, call in love. If you want trustworthy, honest people around you, call that into your being, into your life, so that you can have it within you, and then eventually it will resonate external. And if you are dealing with people who are not truthful or trustworthy, then you have to dig deeper and say, why? Why have I attracted these people? What are they trying to teach me? Sometimes it's a matter of self-worth, right? Do you believe you are worthy of that which you are seeking, right? And then that's where you have to get to the root and say, okay, what's going on? So these are some of my favorite ways of practicing energetic sovereignty. Oh yes, the last one is truth. I am attuned to the frequency of truth. So I said every time you're interacting with me here, you're getting a dose of truth, and that's a vibrational attunement. Not necessarily attunement, you're interacting with the vibration of truth. It's one of the many vibrations. I have vibration of truth, vibration of grace. It's all the same. Divine frequency encapsulate these higher vibe energies. So when it comes to energetic sovereignty, to be sovereign not only is to be in your own energies, but you want to be in energies that are aligned to your truth, which means that you must be vibrating in alignment with your truth. So it's really important that you are listening to your higher self, that you are following your intuition, and that you're allowing yourself to surrender and let go. I like to say I surrender my mind and body and all that I know and am to my higher self, to source, and to my higher consciousness, depending on what I'm doing and what I'm feeling. Knowing that you and your 3D body and your ego, you don't know as much as you think you do. You don't see as much as you think you do until and unless you ascend to a point where you are no longer your ego, you're no longer your mind, or your body. You are bigger and grander than that because you remember the truth of your nature, right? You're continually ascending back to source, back to our understanding of being sparks of consciousness in this eternal dance of infinite life. Alrighty. So truth, that's very important. That you are living in alignment with not the truth, but your truth, your soul's truth. Your soul's purpose and what you came here to do and be. And it might be very different as you ascend and you go through your awakening journey. You might find out that what you thought you knew about yourself, you forgot the truth. Oftentimes, when we are younger, we remember who we are, and then we grow out of it, and then we come back to remembrance of the true nature of our beings. So, I'm going to stop there. And I hope that this is helpful for you. These are just some of the practices that I do sprinkled out throughout the day. It works best if you do it every day. Make it into a actual practice that you do so that you can really obtain the benefits of doing it. And it's not just some one-off thing, because it's really a practice of learning yourself, of learning your own energy, of understanding your own energy, and knowing that you can impact it. You can determine what goes on in your energy field, and you have the power to create your energy field as you see fit, which then creates your life. As within, so without. Right? Remember, energy moves much faster than the physical material world. So there's sometimes some catching up that needs to happen between the energies that are happening within and the energy in the spiritual realm, and how that is reflected externally. But know that eventually with time they do and are. So we'll stop there. I love you. Take care of yourself. You are safe. You are divinely protected, guided, supported, and assisted on your journey. I hope you don't take yourself for granted. I don't take you for granted. May you go in peace. Bye.